Hi everyone, it's Killshot 99 Gaming. This is Plated Live, Asylum Wing. We got VOX, we got SLY 135. Stop! We are back, everybody. Faction Wars is back in full effect. You guys see the super chats. We got some early super chats in here. I see up top we got Bones. Good luck, SLY. Good luck, VOX. Let's go. 135. Valar in the house. Hello, 999 Army Kills Great Mods Channel. Sponsors PDO Auction House. Fishing. Death Drop. Ship Strike. So many things that we got going on. So now that I got everybody here, do got to make a couple announcements. So you know that tonight we got Faction Wars back. Tomorrow night we got a little bit of bounty fishing. We're only 200 fish away from beating our all-time high score. That's probably going to go tonight. If not, we're going to obliterate it tomorrow night during the bounty event. So that's going to happen. Then Wednesday night we got more battles. Thursday night we got the Fish League. Friday night we got Quest. We got a mix of PvE. Like, we were fighting stuff, and then we're bringing back the Squid Grid, so a little bit of both. Looking forward to that. And then this weekend, you guys ready for the weekend announcement? Give me triple nines right now if you're ready for me to let you know what we're going to do this weekend. All right, so we did not do a box event in July. So it doesn't matter if we do a box event the first week. So we're going to push the box event back a couple of weeks. And this Saturday night, we're doing Death Drop. We're bringing Death Drop back again because it is rapidly becoming one of our most fun, fastest events that we do. Death Drop is going to be this Saturday night. So it is, if you haven't done it, get involved. It is fast. It is ridiculously fun. So Death Drop will be this Saturday. The following week, we're going to do Battle Royale, or I'm not sorry, not Battle Royale. We're going to do Pet Battles. And then the week after that, we're going to do the box event. I want to do the box event after we get a couple Faction Wars. It seems like that's when the interest is really, really peaked, like the maximum, because we have not been consistent with Faction Wars. We're getting back. We're running it. Did you guys see that we're less than a month away from the playoffs? Is that cool or what? Less than a month. You guys will be battling it out in the playoffs to see who's going to advance for the Asylum Championship. And then after the Asylum Championship, guess what it's going to be? It is going to be the Max Awards, everybody. We're bringing the Max Awards back. The last time we did Max Awards, we did the Midway Awards earlier this year. But the Max Awards, our biggest event ever. We love it. We have not done that since April of last year. It has been over a year. So we're bringing Max Awards 9 because 999, and it is going to be our biggest, most fun Max Awards ever. That's after we crown a silent champion. And then we will go into the next wing and take us throughout the remainder of the year. So we got that. We got Daryl Dixon coming up soon. So we're going to be streaming some Walking Dead content, doing what we do, and we're not that far away from October. October just feels like PDL season, doesn't it? Like, I know all the months are good and all the cool stuff, but it seems like when we get close to October, it's like a dark, wicked type of storyline. The bad dudes come out, and then all the Walking Dead stuff is there. So, yeah, all that cool stuff. All right. You know what? We're not doing a bundle tonight because I want to talk to you guys for a couple minutes. But now I am going to, doesn't mean we're not going to do some other stuff. Let's take a look at the standings. Standings are getting super, super close. I don't have to tell you guys this is an important match. Both of these teams have been playing at a pretty high level lately. They didn't get off to the best start, but take a look at the standings. We got Ark at 6-3. They played one more game than Mir. We got Mir at 5-3. Guess who plays Wednesday night? Mir and Ark play Wednesday night. So how big of a game is that? We got VOX at 3-5, SLY at 3-6. They're playing tonight. That means one team tonight is going to be a game out of second place. Whoever wins tonight is going to be right there with a chance to get home field advantage. You can see that's the matches, the remainder of the season. We got Ark and Mir Wednesday, SLY Mir, VOX Ark. Then we got Mir Ark Red Wedding, SLY VOX Red Wedding. And then the final game of the season is that makeup game, Mir at VOX, and that'll probably be important. It'll probably be a big, big game. So remember, for the Max Awards, we use these PCP to give you a nice little guide of who's been doing what throughout the season. So since we reset, went to the Asylum wing, let's take a look. We've got, I got to ask you guys, how good is Renegade? Animal's going to tell you, Renegade is good because don't look now, Animal is the bomber leader, the king of the gold bars with 4. Animal with 4. And then you got Samurai, Pope, and Jim all with 3. It's not over yet, but Animal looking pretty good there. We got DZ. We got a tie in the DZ. JJ and Bones with 7 halos. How about that? Range Rover. Julia with 8. Dimes in second. The Submarine. We got JJ and Bones. Number 1 and number 2. JJ, I think somebody's coming after you. Kel and Craven. And Villar tied with the Cannonballs. Gold Orb, B-Dub. Queen of the Gold Orb, Occupy. Deadly Dimes with 7. 7 Bronze Stars. Demo Man, Crimson and Craven. And then we got the Risk It Biscuit, Ron and Crimson. Take you to page 2. The Cardinal Busy Bee with the Ace Award. Tied for it right now. Father Ron with 5 Ruffled Feathers. Dow trying to make a move. Stealth Bomber, 3-way tie. B-Dub, JJ, and Cat. Surrender, Father Ron with 5. Watchtower, Kel with 2. 4-way tie in second place. Villar and Cardinal with the torches. Ron, the only person to steal a vehicle. Kel with 6 bullseye, and nobody with the Triple Crown as of yet. So we do have a box event coming up in a couple weeks. So Ron, might as well tell them what time it is. Father Ron, talk to him. Somebody better find that man. You had one job, Ron. You had one job. Oh, thank you. He finally does his job. It's roll time, baby. All right, because of that, we're going to let everybody participate. Give me those numbers from 1 to 20. I'm giving away 2 packs. We're going to have 2 winners tonight. All right, here we go. Roll number 1. Number 14. Who's got 14? Looks like B-Dub got some 14. All right, let's roll for a second winner. Number 18. I guess Football Master will learn to show up on time next time. No winner with the 18. Let's roll it again. Number 9. Busy Bee. All right, we got Busy Bee and B-Dub both winning those packs. Let's get them added to the ledger and rack them up, man. Rack up those packs. This would normally be the time where we go up and we got a nice nice big bundle for all of y'all. But we will be back with our bundle Wednesday night. So if you got requests, make sure you get those in. All right, so because we got a couple minutes, and I know you guys are super, super prepared, I want to give a special shout out. And if you guys could just join me in chat, just a big, big thank you. A group of people that I am super, super appreciative of. The Night Owls and the Breakfast Club. Riley, Craven, Justice, Kel, Bones, Dimes, and Julia, that group of people, what we do on Friday nights, Saturday nights, and Sunday morning is awesome. The systems, the extraction of inventory, the adding of things, unbelievable group. So I thank you guys. You guys have become a central part of this game and what we do. So thank you guys so much. Because it's pretty cool not waiting 6 weeks on your inventory. I mean, look, no offense against that Kills guy, because I know he worked hard for a long time, but come on. That guy taking 6 weeks to get inventory out was becoming a little bit of a pain in the ass. So I want to thank all of you guys for making it where inventory is, when you get a bundle, it is there the next day. When you win an event, it is put in your account by the end of the week. And when you use items, it is taken out on Sunday. It has made it fun to do the bounties and the dead dime challenges and all those things. So, appreciate you guys. And on top of that, it's a fun group to work with. I mean, we just don't, yeah, we're working, but I mean, if you guys have had some fun with bounty fishing and then some of the stuff on Thursday nights, just some of the casual stuff we do, yeah, sometimes Breakfast Club is like that. What's always funny is, you know, I get really, really serious. So, you know, because I'm handling the money stuff. I'm handling like the dead dimes and the kills tokens. So we'll have like Tammy, Julia, and Kel on there. And I'm going to be like, all right, guys, you know, I got to go focus. I'll drop off the call. And then, you know, I randomly pop back in 15 minutes later. And, of course, it's Dimes with some bratwurst recipe, or Kel talking about some episode of the, you know what they do, right? So now all of a sudden they get quiet. It's like, what? Nothing. We're working. I'm like, come on, let's get this stuff done. And then I'm like, okay, well, maybe I just logged back in at the wrong time. So I log back out, you know, test them a little bit, and I jump back in real quick. And sure enough, conversation picks up right where it left off. But no, we have a good time. We get stuff done. So hour and a half. Yeah, that's right. That's what she does. All right, I've got 828. So we're going to go ahead and get the free match buffs, everybody. If you are Justice, Cat, Ron, Trigger, Cray, Dimes, Tiny, or Bones, give me your pre-match buffs right now, everybody. Remember, tonight is a 1-3-5 match. We will stop at exactly 10:45. And we will not extend it to the remaining of the round. Timers are a factor in these matches. Be smart, play hard, but timers are not challengeable. So anytime you get a chance, hit that refresh button, because, you know, when it's not your turn, you can always refresh. All right. I got Trigger, Bones, Craven, Dimes, Justice, Cat, Deadly Dimes, and Ron. You can see the bears. I'm going to tell you, Ron, your pets are 50% effective. Damage pets. Justice, your pets are 50% effective. And Cat, we got 3 Warlocks used. They are nerfing all of their attack pets. So Ron, Justice, and Cats, your pets are all nerfed. I'm going to take you down to SLY, everybody. Here we go. Using the Asylum map, tonight's starting lineup is as follows. We got Tiny in the Bomber Zone. Tiny's followed by Trigger. Trigger's in the DZ. Going third overall is Dimes. Dimes is sieging from the Rover Zone. Going fourth overall is Father Ron. Ron is sieging Captain and the Sniper. Ron will be followed by Craven Light. Craven is in the Tank Zone. Craven is a Sniper. He's also the Captain. Followed by Justice. Justice in the Tank Zone. Then we got Bones in the DZ, and Bones will be followed by Cat. And we will start this match off with Tiny. It is exactly 8:30. Tiny, your timer starts right now. Timer is up. Did not beat the timer. Did beat the Nerf timer, however. You had all day to type that move up. You still couldn't get it in time. Tammy. All right, we got move to the temple steps, negation wand. Triggers Grace Wand, balls to Main Street. Spark, the third player. All right, that would be Justice. Drop Seal and Thrill. Boss on main. We're going to start in 1, cap in 3. Ron says wait, because it is a snowstorm. Gold blue from Trigger. Movement is good. Negation wand is good. Boss to Main Street. Spark. We got a Seal and Thrill, H9, and MD6. Gold blue from Trigger. Gold blue is going to hit Tiny. He does have gear absorption, so it'll break his gear absorption. All right, let's go over to Trigger. Trigger, put you on the clock. You got 20 seconds. Easily beats the timer. Trigger going with Dark Boss. Dark Boss is their chest, playing in 1 with cap in 3. Could be worth an extra 25 if it caps. Gonna steal dimes, Colossal Kang. No Kang for dimes. Lunar Lamp to Justice. Vines to Craven. Rage Saint Milo to the Watchtower with MD6. Let's go ahead and light up that Watchtower. Let's give him 15 points for the Milo. The Vine's going to break Craven's first turn gear absorption. Boss is good. Steel is good. Lunar Lamp. Justice gets 3 H9 usages. Vines to Craven. Rage is good. Milo's good. Everything hits. All done within the timer. Thank you for that. And let's go over to Deadly Dimes. 20 seconds dimes. Beats the timer easily this time. Dime's going to jump into Range Rover. Let's give her a tire. 25 points. Gonna move to their bomber zone. Hello, Ron. Dimes has not been as close to Ron since she was in VOX. Sorry. All right, Dark Boss to their chest. Playing Dark Boss in 1 with cap in 3. Could be worth 25. Seal, Max Spark, Justice. Justice will not be moving. That is a full Max Spark. He's stuck. Furnace Wand, Maya to the Temple, and Mass Destruction 6. All right, let's put out that Temple Flame. Furnace Wand, no Rage above 6 combined. Red Wands are out of play. Rover, movement, Dark Boss, drop Seal, Max Spark, Wand, and you see the rest. All done within the timer. Let's go over to the Messenger of the Lord, Ron. 20 seconds for you. Ron says, get over here, Dimes. He says, come see me in the mind, body, and soul. Dimes says, not today, not today. Ron with a white flag. Ron with a ruffled feather. Ron with an MBS. We'll see Ron in round 3. Craven Light. You're up, 20 seconds. Timer's up. He did beat it. Craven's going to jump into the tank. Let's give a cannonball to Craven. And they have unlocked the sentry gun. Colossal Kang, the Tiny's boss. Colossal Kang could be worth 73 if it caps. I'm going to drop Seal. Going to send a Max Spark over to Cat. Snowstorm to the wall with Mass Destruction 6. We're up to 18. Ron says, wait. Tank is good. Colossal Kang is good. Seal is good. Max Spark is good. Snowstorm time. All right, we got gold blue from Cat. Second blue of the game. And Craven's going to use his absorption because he does not have his gear absorption. So gold blue does no damage, but the grenade does not hit. All right, Justice, you cannot move until after your turn. 20-second timer for Justice. Beats the timer. Justice going to drop a Seal. Going to get that MD6 as well. Max Spark will fall off of him. E3 St. Elmo to the Watchtower. Lighten up second Watchtower. It's a 10-point Elmo. Going to play Colossal Orbital. It's possible 32 if that wall caps. All right, all done within the timer. Nicely done. Let's go over to Bones. Final move for SLY round 1. All right, going to put a spark on Cat. That means Cat cannot move. Slush Wand to Justice. If he does get in the tank at some point, the Slush Wand will cut his rage from the tank in half. Ice Wands are out of play. Going to monolith the watchtower. All right, so the way this works, these are like decoys. There's a 50-50 chance that they can be hit. They can still be hit, but it's a 50-50 die roll. And then it goes away. They do not stay forever. So for example, this next one, if that's lit or if it misses, it would go away after it's attempted. Going to drop seal. Going to rage an Elmo. MD6. And Mythic Scourge to their boss. One second. All right, so it's going to take the boss down to 80% health. And it'll be a minus 20 on points. All done within the timer. All right, final move of round one, even though she can't move. 20-second timer, cat. All right, playing Mass Destruction. Mythic Gideon, drop a seal, Raged Elmo. All right, cat, pick odd or even. All right, going even. If it's even, she hits. It is odd. It is odd. But the monolith goes away on that particular wall. They do get the 10 points for the Elmo. Elmo hits the monolith, but it does not hit the watchtower. So it does hit a target, but it does not light. All right, end of round number one. We got Tiny rotating into the temple. Give him a blessing. I got a halo for Trigger. Got a halo for Bones. I'm going to dim the Dragonstone. DZ 25-25. Strawman 0-0. All right, we go to round number two. Tiny You're on the clock from the temple, 20-second timer. Beats the timer, going to go Colossal Kang. To Dimes' boss. Drop a Pet Repel. Gold Spark Justice. S8 Top Hat to the wall. Going to Howl Justice to lower his timer to 18 seconds. Ron says wait on the Top Hat. All right, so Top Hat's going to hit. All right, Mythic Sonar. Mythic Sonar will nerf it. %, but they have 24 mass destruction. So it's going to be a D280 S8. Black block and a green block off the board after the nerf. And because it took out the black block, it's also going to light a Watchtower because it's a Top Hat. I'm sorry, it's going to light a Straw Man. No, sorry. It does light a Watchtower. I was correct. It is going to light a Watchtower. Should have went with my first instinct. Always your first instinct's right. All right. Second Watchtower's lit. Of course you were. All right. We've got Trigger. 20-second timer. Easily beats the timer. Colossal Kang to Dark Boss. Trigger playing Colossal Kang could be worth 73. T10 St. Milo to the Watchtower with amp. Holy moly. All right. Let's get to Dragon Smoke. All right. Dragon Smoke does that. Trigger is wasting no doubt with that Milo. That's the hardest hitting Milo in the world. All right. This one will light. Because there's no monolith there. So third Watchtower is lit up. They get the Milo. Colossal Kang is good. T10 Milo is good. Add an Amplify as well. Amplify that wall. All right, let's go from Trigger over to Deadly Dimes from the Bomber Zone. 20 seconds, Dimes. Beats the timer. Dime's going to move over to their rover zone. Right beside Cat. Dimes hasn't been as close to Cat since she was at... Sorry. I've already used it. I know. Rover zone. Mythic Gideon. Minus 28 with the Mythic Gideon. Move to their rover zone. Mythic Gideon. Dust Smoke to Justice. He's gold sparked and dusted. M7 Grizzly loaded. Gonna howl to Cat. She's now got 18 seconds. M7 Grizzly with mass destruction. Green block, blue block. 30% of a blue block. I got 70 blue remaining. I'm going to skip Father Ron. Craven Light. From the tank zone. 20-second timer Craven. Beats the timer. Craven Light going to play Rod. Little Haze and Daze to Justice. Man, Justice, they got everything on you. Gold Spark to Cat. Cat is no longer max sealed, but she is gold sparked. Going to send another howl to Justice. That's going to take him down to 16 seconds to do his moves. And a red-blue from Justice. All blues have been used. Now he's going to break Craven's seal. Rod, Haze and Daze. Gold Spark to Cat. Going to howl Justice. All done within the timer. All right, Justice, you got 16 seconds starting now. Timer's up. Did not beat the timer. This is for a nerf timer. Justice was pretty fast, but he missed the timer barely. But still pretty quick. Crowley's Candelabra, get into the tank. Craven says, wait. So light a watchtower, put out a watchtower. All right. Here's the way this works, because there's a monolith there. So they've lit 3. I'm going to start with that. Justice, pick odd or even to see if your candelabra will light the watchtower or if it'll get rid of the monolith. It's going odd. It is even. All right. So he does not light the watchtower, but that monolith is gone. There's one remaining. He will put out one of their watchtowers, though. Gets in a tank. Justice gets cannonball. Gonna move to the temple steps. Colossal Kang to Trigger's boss. Could be worth 73. Pet Repel Absorption. Going to send Howl over to Dimes. Take her down to 18 seconds. And they're going to try to put out the flame, and Tiny says, nope, we're going to prevent it. So the flame is still lit. Justice no longer under the effect of Haze and Daze. He will go back to normal size, and he will keep the dust smoke. But he's not in the temple. All right, let's go over to Bones. 20-second timer, Bones. Beats the timer. Going to go Colossal Kang to Main Street. And I put one of those Colossal Kangs on the wrong boss. That should have went on Trigger's boss. That one goes there. Colossal Kang to Main Street. E3 Elmo. Howl to Justice. It's going to give Justice 14 seconds to get his move in. They are turning up the heat on you, Justice. E3 Elmo to the Watchtower. Elmo hits, lights a Watchtower to get the points for the Elmo. And a Pet Repel. All right, Cat, you got 18 seconds. Easily beats the timer. Cat going to get in the rover. A tire for Cat. Going to move to their DZ. Ion Bones. Colossal Kang to Trigger's boss. Colossal Kang, 73. Yeah, you can't do that because absorption's a potion. So you're like 0 for 2. Give it up, champ. Trying to phantom cape a potion. What is wrong with you? All right, we got Rover's going to Ion Bones. Gonna move her to the no zone. Cadet to the temple. Put out the flame. Rover, movement, legendary, Colossal Kang. Absorption potion. Cadet to put out and gonna howl Dimes. Dimes now has 16 seconds. All right, at the end of the round, we've got Justice. Gonna move into the temple. I got a blessing for Tiny and a blessing for Justice. Strawman 0-0. DZ 75 VOX 0 SLY. We're having an avalanche in a second. Captains, give me your subs. Can't elevate yourself because you're not in an elevation area. You were ioned out of that area. All right. Tiny will be subbed out, but he was going to lose his buffs because of Avalanche. Bones. Avalanche. Dimes. Avalanched. Trigger with a halo. Cat with a halo. Cat losing her seal smoke. There's nothing to challenge, Diana. That it's relit. Oh, I just put them backwards. Sorry. I flip-flopped the icons. I put the green one there when it was out and then that one. But yeah. I'll put the right icon. Okay, we got Crimson for Trigger. Football for Tiny. We need Crimson's buffs. There we go. All right. All players have their buffs in. Order is going to be as follows. Football, Crimson, Dimes, Ron, Craven, Justice, Bones, and Cat. Before football's turn, we're going to cap Tiny's boss. 146 points worth of Kangs. And let's go to football, 20-second timer. Beats timer, he's going to move into the temple. Boston Main Street. He's playing Boston 3 with cap in 5. Gold Spark to Justice. Dropping the Seal and Thrill. Mass Destruction is now up to 30. H9 Unforgiven loaded to the wall. Cannot be stopped by player preventions. You wouldn't be able to stop it anyway if you were going to use a class prevention. All right, Seal and Thrill. Oh, you're going to sonar it? Gotcha. That's going to be a T10 Unforgiven with Mass Destruction. %, blue. Blue block. 65% red. I got 35% of a red block left. Slide down into red zone. No, he's not using sonar. He was going to use sonar, but he's in the portal. Can you delete it, Ron? Yeah, go ahead and delete it. I got it. I understood it. All right, it's going to be a big boss cap here. There's 219 points in Kangs for VOX. Capping 3 Colossal Kangs. And flag number 1. All right, let's go to Crimson. Crimson, 20 seconds. Easily beats the timer. Crimson going to go Dark Boss to their chest. Could be worth 25. Crimson's playing that in 3 with cap in 5. Dropping a Seal. Mass Destruction is up to 24. Playing Elmo, there's 10 points. And she's also lighting the watchtower. There's no monolith on this one. There is a monolith on the next one. All done within the timer. One second. Who do we have for Colossal Kangs on SLY? Was one of those tinies? Yep, got it. All right. No, Tammy didn't. Tammy's had hers taken. So it's Tiny, Craven, and Bones. All right, Tammy will cap a 73-point Kang. And a second flag. And I'll get to Craven in a second. Tammy, you're up. You got 16 seconds starting now. Timer's up. Did not beat the timer. All right, now you can ask your question, Craven. So what's your question on points? All right, got you. All right, move to their tank zone. Gonna play Rod. Can't Gold Spark Ron because he is still in the portal until his turn. Pet Repel. S8 Unforgiven and going to hinder Justice. Yeah, because he's not a legal target. So give me a legal target. Movement's good. Rod is good. Gold Spark on someone eligible. Pet Repel, S8 Unforgiven. And we're going to play Mythic Sonar. We got Cat and Justice still Gold Sparked. And the Unforgiven. Finish off a red. Red block. And 90% of a red block. 1.1 red remaining. All right. Crimson going to go with Chromica. And Ron, you are coming out of the portal. 20 seconds, Ron. All right, Ron comes out of portal. He's going to play Fly, Bones and Dimes. Bones, you are picked and sticked in the no zone. Dimes as well in the no zone. Dimes going to SLY Shaw. She is invisible. Going to turn Bones into an engineer. Mythic Gideon. Pet score 20. And Ron has Bounty Bear, so pet score 40. All right, going to play Fly. Dimes is invisible. Doesn't hit her. Bones is visible. She was in the no zone, so she's still in the no zone. We're going to Mask and Malice her, so she's an engineer. Mythic Gideon is fine. Ron also going to play a seal. And St. Elmo to the Watchtower. All right, Ron, odd or even? Ron going even. It is odd. Wow, 0 for 3 on the Monolith tonight. I think they got their money's worth out of that. All right, Monolith goes away. You do get the points for the Elmo. That thing's a problem. All right, let's go to Craven. 20-second timer. At start of Craven's turn. Rod is going to steal a red block. $20 seconds. Beats the timer. Going to steal Ron's Wicked Kang. Then he's going to play Boss to the side chest. Craven, Boss in 3, Cap in 5. Dropping a heal and seal. M7 Unforgiven to the wall. After his tank damage, it is going to hit Craven Light with a gold bar. First wall is off the board. Steel is good. Chest is good. Heal and seal is good. And gold bar is good. Justice, you got 14 seconds starting now. Timer's up. Did not beat the timer. Nerf timer is up. Did beat the Nerf timer. He did beat it. Skull to Tiny. Thrill. S8 Snowstorm to the wall and dust to Dimes. Cannot target Dimes. She's invisible. Pick another target for the dust. And actually, you can't play dust because you played Thrill. So don't even pick another target. Thrill smoke. And I'll give you a warning for a double smoke. So Skull to Tiny. S8 after the Thrills and S9. Tank makes it S12. He is gold sparked. And dusted. Football going Judas it to their wall. Justice going to intervene it. All right. So Justice with a Nerf grenade, but it got redirected, and then he's going to stop his own grenade. We're going to Skull to Tiny. Tiny is not in the game. So we need to redirect your Skull to a valid target. So it's either going to be Bones, Football, or Craven. Going to Bones. All right. Does Scold hit Craven? Scold hits. It will deal damage, but it also is going to free her up because she takes damage. She can now move. So, Bones, I got you down to 90%, but you're now free to move about the country. Justice getting another absorption. And lighting Watchtower number 5. Not your turn yet. Little bit anxious there. Let's go ahead and delete that. There you go. All right. Let's go to Bones. 20-second timer. Bones starts now. Timer is up. Beats the timer. Going to move back to the DZ. Colossal Gideon. Be a minus 38. Dragon Smoke. E3 Milo. And Hinder Justice. See how Ron feels about the Milo. Does hit. Gonna like Watchtower number 3. That's giving points for the Milo. All right, Cat, you got 18 seconds starting now. Beats the timer. Grizz to Bones, Pet Repel. Hinder Dimes. Football's going to intervene the Grizz. And Sonya takes from a S6 down to an S3 after mass destruction. S3 Grizzly, but she is gold sparked. And they do have Amplify. Black block, 10% of a green block. I got 90 green remaining. Team VOX. So you got 1.9 on your wall. All right, and that's the end of round number 3. At the end of round number 3, I got Crimson with a halo. Cat with a second halo. Bones with a second halo. Strawman, 0-0. DZ, I got 25 VOX, 0. SLY. Justice with a blessing. Football with a blessing. All right, round number 4. From the Temple, football, 20-second timer. Timer's up. Did not beat the timer. Did beat the nerf timer. Go Colossal Kang to his boss. It's possible 73. Max Seal over to Bones. Howl to Cat. Take her down to 16 seconds. S8 Unforgiven to the wall. It hits. A little stronger, but we got Mass Destruction on there. Black block, green block. Crimson Tide, you're up. 20-second timer. Beats the timer. Crimson going to Quake. Colossal Kang to her boss. Possible 73. All right. Crimson, you get one pet maneuver. They're playing Dolly. Do you still want to play the Colossal Kang? All right. All the other stuff doesn't happen. All right, so Colossal Kang is in play. Dime's Rod is going to go over. He's going to take that green block. And after he takes the green block, you got 16 seconds. Timer's up. Doesn't beat it. Does beat the nerf timer. Guys are loving Howl, aren't you? Dime's going to move to their DZ. You do not have pet repel either, because when you SLY shawled, your buffs drop off. Just so you know. You do have a seal, because you just played it. Amplify the wall. Crimson going to prevent Kruger. And S6 Unforgiven loaded to the wall. Blue block, 75% of a blue block. I got 25% remaining. Little stronger wall. Movement's good. Kruger prevented. Seal is good. S6 Unforgiven after Mass Destruction. Takes 1 3/4. All right, let's go over to Ron. Ron, 20 seconds for you. Beats the timer. Ron playing Mythic Kang to Crimson's Boss. Could be worth 63. Dropping a Pet Repel. Max Spark on dimes. E2 Elmo to the Watchtower. Mass Destruction 6. Got him up to 30. Elmo's good. Watchtower number 6 is lit up. Craven Light, 20 seconds to you. Beats the timer. Craven going to go Red Gideon. Minus 22. Super Thrill Blue Spark, Marked for Death, H9 Unforgiven, loaded to the wall. With Amplify. One second. All right. Increases his non-pet attack by 50%. That will be to the grenade damage. So that is a 9. With the tank. 10, 11, 12, 13. Blue Spark. 14, 15, 16, 17. S17 Unforgiven. With Mass Destruction and 50% increase in damage. $25 of a blue block. Blue block. Red block. And a red block. Stronger wall and almost 4 blocks worth of damage. Nicely done. Let's go to Justice. Who is Dustus? 14 seconds, Justice. Timer's up. Did not beat the timer. Was close. But missed it by a couple seconds. Dust of dimes. Ghost tank nitrous. Tank can't be targeted. Max Spark dimes. She's stuck where she is. Monster loaded with more amplify. All right, so that monster is going to be his tank's going to give him F4. So we got F4 monster with mass destruction. But he's also got the dust smoke. So that'll take care of most of his mass destruction, 25%, but he'll get 5% bonus to it. So we're looking at a little bit more than an F4 monster with amplify. Weaker wall. Wall number 1 is a little weaker. Finish off the green block. And 85% of a green block. 15 green remaining. All right, Bones, over to you. 20 seconds. Beats the timer. Finds to Crimson, Scold to Crimson, F5, Elmo to the Watchtower, and she's going to shatter. It's 1.75. Red with the shatter. Ron says, wait. Prevention on the vines. Nice. All right, Ron preventing the vines. Scold to Crimson. It's only going to break her seal. Bones will get an absorption out of it. Elmo to the Watchtower. It's going to like Watchtower number 4. And we get 10 points for the Elmo. All right, final move of the first half. Cat, 16 seconds. Go. Easily beats the timer. Kruger, Seal and Thrill. Grizzly loaded to the wall with Amplify. Mortal Blue from Bones. Breaker Absorption. And deal 20% damage before half. Does stop the grenade. Kruger is going to remove the Watchtower. Takes them back down to 3. Kruger and then the grenade is stopped, all done within the timer. At halftime, give me your subs. Dimes, Lingering Smoke goes away. Justice, Lingering Smoke goes away. Dimes, losing your seal. Bones, losing your seal. Football Master with a blessing. Justice with a blessing. DZ, 0-0. Strawman, 0-0. We'll dim a Dragonstone. Halo to Crimson. Halo to Dimes. Third Halo to Cat. Third Halo to Bones. I'm not sure you can challenge somebody saying "I your elevation dimes." Is that even English? You might want to challenge Amy's understanding of the English language. So would you like to use the elevation wand on dimes? Is that what you're trying to tell me? That's worse than butter. That's like you got some margarine. That's like some Crisco. That's a whole different level of Butterfingers. All right, elevation wand. Dimes will get her seal back. Bones will lose hers. Cat's going to lose hers as well. Ron, you got to leave the sniper zone this round. We reset you. No, it's play. That's the way it's played. It's played correctly. She has to be in the game, which she is, in order to use it. She couldn't use it if she was coming into the game, but she's established. All right, we've got Die for Crimson, Regine in the Ozone. Animal and Ocean Man coming in. Sentry guns are available. All right, lineup in round 5 is going to be as follows. Ocean Man, Dr. Die, Dimes, Ron, Craven, Justice, Bones, Cat, Animal, and Regine. Before we get to Ocean Man's turn, we're going to cap 73-point Kang. One sec. All right, 73-point Kang is going to cap. Third flag of the night's going to cap. And Ocean Man, you're on the clock. 20-second timer. Beats the timer. Robe of Render. Dr. Die. Boston Main Street. Playing Boss in 5 would cap in 7 if it caps. Gonna move to the Temple. Dropping a Seal and Thrill. H9 Wedding Crasher to the wall with Mass Destruction 6. Diana, you have to sacrifice 4 scoring pets for us. Cat's going to prevent the grenade. And I'm not sure how many you have right off the top of my head. All right, do we know which scoring pets? We need Diana to sacrifice 4 pets. Watcher, Giblet, okay. Kilo and Herd. All right, thank you for that. Those 4 are now out of play. All right, before Dr. Dye's turn. We got 136 points in Kangs. And boss number 2. 3-2. All right, 20-second timer for Dr. Dye. Timer is up. Did not beat the timer. Did beat the nerf timer. Gonna go boss to their chest. Mass destruction 6. Rage St. Milo to the Watchtower. As Watchtower number 7. All right, boss in 5. Potentially could cap in 7. Dimes, you got 16 seconds. Beats the timer. Dimes moving to their O-zone. There with Rage in. Summon Red Nolan. Torment Dr. Dye. Diana, sacrifice 3 more pets. And the max mic to their wall is going to hit. %15 of a green block. We rebuild it. And it's 15% of that green block. So 1 complete block put back on the board. All right, all scoring pets have been played. Thank you. All right, let's go to Ron. 20-second timer, Ron. Beats the timer. Ron heading over to the sniper zone. little bit of dragon smoke. Going to put minion on Ray. No scoring pets. Going to put Howl on dimes. Take her down to 14 seconds. St. Elmo to the Watchtower. Watchtower number 8 is lit up. Movement's good. Smoke is good. Minion is good. E3 Elmo and a Howl to dimes. Craven's boss will cap. Flag number 4. And we go to Craven, 20 seconds. Beats the timer. Craven moving into the temple. They occupy both. Mythic Dark Nolan. Pet Repel. Gold Spark Cat. H8 Unforgiven to the wall with Shatter. Shatter down to 50. Craven with a second gold bar. Let's rebuild it. All right, we're going to go over to Justice. 14 seconds, Justice. Barely beat the timer. Justice playing Thraxus. It's going to move to the temple steps because the temple's occupied. All right. Because you cannot move into the temple, Craven is already there. The Fear Smoke is the attack. Grenade attack does not hit. Thraxus is good. It'll give him +3 in Dragon Storm. All SLY players will have Dust Smoke for 1 round. But the S9 Gavel with Pershing never gets launched because the Fear Smoke hits. And that will move Ray out of the temple. Justice on the steps. Remember, he would have had to be in the temple in order to have the fear smoke not be his attack, but Craven stole the spot. All right, let's go over to Bones. 20-second timer, Bones. Going to Talon Ray back into the temple. Torment to Justice. S6 Elmo and Amplify. Ron Elmo to the Watchtower. Ron says, wait. Rejin going to intervene. Does not hit. All right, let's go to Cat. 20-second timer, Cat. Sorry, 16-second timer. Going to reset her timer because she had to intervene. 16-second timer. She beat it anyway. It wouldn't have mattered. Move to their DZ. Gold Blitz to Dimes. Nolan. Fear Smoke to Bones. F4 Elmo to the Watchtower. All right, does arrest hit? All right. Dimes, your Nolan is red. Is that correct? All right, remember, Cat's pets do 50% damage. But it still does enough because gold does 25. So Gold Blitz, 50% damage, will still take out red Nolan. Barely. Gonna Fear Smoke Bones. And the grenade stops. All right, movement, Blitz, Fear, Elmo, Shatter does go through. So we'll get rid of that gold or that green block. So we got full green. All right, let's go to the animal. 20 seconds. Joe. Beats the timer. Animal getting in the sentry gun. Going to go Wicked Gideon. Seal and Thrill. Going to double evoke it. All right, Wicked Gideon is going to take one of those Gideons off the board. So that Mythic Gideon is replaced. Dr. Die with a double evoke. It's 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Take it down to 6.5. We evoke it again. Take it down to 3 1/4. Rage is a little bit more than 3. Unforgiven after mass destruction is Navy, and equivalent to a cadet. E3 cadet. With Amplify. Black block. All right, and then we got Rage In, final move of round 5. 20 seconds. Beats the timer, Rage In, going to get in the turret gun. Binds to Ocean Man. Grizz to Ocean Man, H9 monster loaded. With mass destruction. All right, SLY, what's the move? We're going to prevent the vines. All right, Animal, prevent the vines. Then Grizz going to hit. It's going to break his seal. Now she does have to leave the DZ to go to the no zone. Get in range. H9 Monster with Mass Destruction. H9 Grizzly. My bad. I got the wrong character. Let's move her back. That's not Cat. Cat goes back to the DZ. This is Rei-Jin. All right, Rei-Jin is H9 Monster from the O-Zone in the turret. 9, 10, 11. It's a nice hit. Green, blue, blue, and blue. VOX down into the red zone finally on their first wall. All right, that is the end of round number 5. All right, both teams qualify for Dragon Storm. But at the end of round 5, I've got Ron occupying the sniper zone. Also getting a bronze star. Deadly Dimes getting the Siege and also getting a bronze star. Craven Light and Ocean Man getting a blessing. Strawman 0-0. Cat with a halo. And we got another Avalanche. Dr. Dying Cat. 75 points in the DZ. Animal Seal is broken. Craven. All right, let's get to Dragon Storm, everybody, where we can really rack up some damage. 4-sided die. It is E3. E3 to your attacks. Buckle up. All right, Ocean Man, 20-second timer starts now. Beats the timer. Ocean Man going Seal and Thrill. Gold Spark to Cat. H9 Wedding Crasher loaded to the wall. Going to send Hal over to Cat, get her down to 14 seconds. Ron says it hits. 9-10 with Mass Destruction and the strongest wall of the night. Still getting you a green block and a green block. Slide down into the blue on their third wall. And the E3 bonus is going to take 35% of that blue. 65 blue remaining. Dr. Dye is tormented. 20-second timer. Timer is up. Nerf timer's underway. Beats the Nerf timer. Going to send Claude over to Dimes. Claude would remove Diane, I'm going to give you the option to play another pet because I left her seal up there. And I know you're playing Claude to get rid of her seal. But the Avalanche should have taken her seal. So if you want to play a replacement for Claude, go ahead and type it. Meanwhile, I'm going to go ahead and torment Dimes. Bunko to both Nolans. And there is only one Nolan in play. So I'm going to have you redirect your Bunko to another target. It doesn't mean she can't play another pet. She just has to play a pet that's a legal play. And Scold is not a legal play. So is there a pet that you wish to play that's a legal pet play? All right, no pet. And I need you to redirect that Bunko because there's only one Nolan out. So Craven is going to play red-blue. To protect his. And then what's the second target? Over to Ocean Man. All right. Going to break his seal. All right, and Diana's going to take 10% damage, takes her down to 90 from the red-blue. All right, recap. Tormented Dimes, Bunko to Nolan. They play a red-blue, amplifies good, and then break an Ocean Man seal. All right, go to Dimes, 20-second timer. Actually, 16-second timer. Time's up. Beat the timer. Moving into wall range. Jin Shi for a nerf. Silver Spark, Red Bane to their wall. Unholy the Torment. Ron says it hits. I'll allow the H9 because she had typed the H, so we need clarification. Ron, let me know if it still hits with the H9. If she did not have the H9, it would have counted as a double line, but she had already started typing it, so I need clarification of the type of potion. She is going to Unholy the Torment. So it does still hit. So 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Grizzly, Amplify Mass Destruction. 65 blue. Takes 65, takes a blue block, and takes 95% of a blue block, 5 blue remaining. Silver Spark, Red Bane to their wall. Blue blocks rebuilt. Let's go over to Ron. 20-second timer, Ron. And torment the animal. Move to the temple steps. Grizz to Ocean Man. H9, Goliath to Nolan with Amplify. All right, Grizz to Ocean Man. Knock him out of Temple. And we got H9 Goliath and Nolan. Can play Immortal Blue, final blue of the game. Ron going to absorb it. He absorbs 20. The other 20 carries over. Still going to break his seal. So absorption would not have mattered. It would have broken the seal either way. All right, we got Craven and Dark Nolan. 20-second timer, Craven. Seal and Thrill, M7 Maximon loaded to the wall. All right, Maximon's going to be a minus 15. Remember, Nolan copies the rage, not the ability of the grenade. But this is a Dark Nolan, which is going to do double damage at home. Now, Ron, she's going to medic page 3. Whose damage is she taking? Half of Craven's damage or half of Nolan's? All right, half of Craven lights. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And the Maximon's going to be minus 15. That's S11. So we'll deal that damage. Five percent of a blue block. We take down not quite, 75% of a red. Half that damage goes to die, takes her down to 65% health. Now we get Dark Mythic Nolan doubling his damage at home. 25%, red block, red block. One red block remaining. Craven Light almost with the trifecta there. Justice has a +3, but he's tormented. Justice, 14 seconds. Timer's up. Nerf timer's up. This is for a 25-point penalty. Timer's up. Beats the second Nerf timer. He's going. Mythic Gideon. S9 Wedding Crasher to the wall. Pet score 10. A double evoke the grenade. I think Justice is tormented. He is. So he cannot play the S9. But Craven, he is getting equivalent of an S6. You still want to use the double torment. Or the double evoke. All right, it says Max Seal KA. Is that a Max Seal to cat, Justice? All right, let's put a Max Seal over to cat. We're going to go S6. Double evoke, make it a 3, make it a 1.5. Getting a blue block, and you get 20% of a red block. You got 80 red remaining. Your move, Bones. 20-second timer, Bones. Beats the timer. Bones going to get in range of her wall, which she is. Kruger, Blue Spark, Super Thrill, Pershing, H9, Unicorn loaded. It hits. All right, Kruger to the wall. Or to the watchtower. Take that watchtower down. All right. Because it does finish the wall. Bone's going to get a gold bar. We rebuild it. She also takes the black block down. And they get a teardrop. 3 walls for Team SLY. Catch, you got 14 seconds. Timer's up. Beat the timer. Red Petra to Animal. Max Seal to Regine. F5 Milo to the Watchtower. All right, Petro. Gonna knock Animal down into the no zone. F5 Milo to the Watchtower. Milo worth 15. Watchtower number 8. And that is time. We will not have time for 2 more moves. 30 seconds to go. Time. Good job by both teams tonight. Wish each other, congratulate each other for a good match. Very entertaining. Good to be back. Give me 5 minutes, and I will tally up the scores, and we'll let you know where all the points came from. Great job to both teams. Good to see everybody playing again. All right, everybody, we are back, and we do have a winner for tonight. So, as I said, really good game. Two different strategies, and we'll see how they played out. So, starting out, we got flags. Flags. Road team able to get 2 flags. Home team able to get 4, 750 to 450. Walls, big advantage tonight. SLY. They were downing walls. Had a good wall strategy. 1,000 points in walls after their rings were added. Over on the other side, 250 for Team VOX, and 750 point advantage. So big advantage, about 1,000 points starting out of the gates. We get to Kangs. VOX made up some ground with Kangs, 355 to 292. Siege and Occupy. We had Ron took the sniper zone. We had Bones take the siege zone. Watchtowers, 200 points for VOX. Didn't get that next watchtower. Needed those points, but 75 points for Team SLY, getting 3. DZ, big advantage for VOX. They're sneaky good with that. They got 2 avalanches tonight, 200 points. Over on the other side, only 25 points. Get to the timers. VOX had some issues with the timers because of the Howl. Minus 75 for VOX, only minus 40 for SLY. We get the core points added. SLY with a big advantage, 2202 to 1620, but there's ways to make it up with the PCP and also the extras. PCP points. We had VOX, White Flag, Feather, Cannonball, Tire. And we also had Cat with 100 PCP DZ points and a Bronze Star. That's 225. Go over to the other side. We had SLY with 3 gold bars. That's 150. A Cannonball, a Tire, 50 PCP DZ, and the Bomber Zone. I'm sorry, and the Bronze Star. They had a 275 to 225 advantage. They expanded their lead. But we get to the extras. Extras is where VOX really excelled tonight. A couple dark bosses. Chromica, pet scores. They had 6 Elmos, 4 Milos. And after the deductions of points, they had a net of 164. Over on the other side, SLY. They got their 3 Elmos, a Milo, a dark boss, but they had some Mythic Gideon deductions. They were in the negative, -6. So one team with a positive, one team with a negative. How would it add up? Still SLY strong at home. SLY, 2471. VOX, 2068. About a 400 and some odd point win. And SLY just had a lot of bases covered. A lot of denial. There were a lot of gold sparks, a lot of max sparks. SLY started to figure out the frustration game, putting a lot of extra stuff on people, using all of their items. So teams would be wise to pay attention to that type of strategy, because it makes a difference when your attacks are hitting for 50%, because you're either gold sparked or you got dust smoke on you. So certainly some annoyance there for other players running into it. So unforgiving grenades, yes, and also a whole lot of gold sparks. So, and the other thing is, you know, they forced the blues early. So when those blues are gone that quickly, certainly that is that makes a difference. All right, great game, everybody. Use what you got. Unforgiving grenades. I know SLY, you guys got a stockpile of those. VOX, you guys got a stockpile as well. But it did seem like SLY was using a little bit more of the heavy hitting stuff. Big game tonight. Have a great night, everybody. We'll see you tomorrow night for some bounty. And we got a little mirror and we got a little arc going down Wednesday night. We'll see all you guys soon. Peace.